you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that shit I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to the Spurs. Now, here is Russell. Pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here is Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Inside. Here's Towns, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? Maybe. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
And he makes that one.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now, here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Jackson.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. Morant scanning the floor. And the shot goes down.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Gobert. Will it go? It's rebounded by Memphis.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And the basket by Jackson.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Towns. Back to Russell. To the paint. From the low block. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. Now Morant. With the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second personal foul.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now here's Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Here's Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Jackson throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Morant. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. He can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Payne for 3. Knight grabs the board. Timberwolves trailed by 14. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Here's McDaniels. Misses from close range. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Morant, no good on the free throw. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And that one's good. Morant's got 10 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Lets it fly. Here's Prince. And that one is hammered home.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
And Morant throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Prince. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Driving to the basket. And finished off by Morant.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And so it's the 28. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Minnesota with the ball, following the miss by John Morant. It's stolen by Adams.
I see you.
Down low, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Screen by Adams. Clark outside. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. To the middle. Here's Towns. The rebound by Steven Adams. Pass to Morant. And it's Clark in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Jones with it. It's Morant in the corner. And another miss by Memphis.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Towns. The Grizzlies shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Memphis making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Concho. Back to Jones. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Tillman. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Tillman. Defended by Gobert. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Towns is doubled.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Grizzlies have been half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
You know, based on the response of the fans, I'd have to say they disagree with the officials on that one.
Outside, Jones. Here's Aldama. No good on the 3. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And here are the Timberwolves. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Jones. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Tillman. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Russell. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Jackson down low. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Knight. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Now, here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Russell with a wide open look. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. Trying to end the drought. Poke loose. Here's Noel. Now Reed, guarded by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And Bain pulls it down. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Over to the left wing. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's off to Utah for him after this as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
To the paint. Fast break, here they come. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And so it's Memphis, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's Brooks on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Has to Gobert. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. Bane. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got his first basket of the night.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Now here's Bane. After D'Angelo Russell's miss. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Outside, Bane. They get the rebound. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. No good on the triple.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Pass to Towns. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Edwards. And Jackson with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Count the basket. Jackson's got 16 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Hustle from deep 3-point territory. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Kicks it out to Jones. To the middle. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Towns.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Back to Edwards. Over Bain. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Towns with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards drives in. Outside, Russell. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. To the right side. In the corner, it's Bain. From downtown. And another miss by Memphis. Pass to Towns. Minnesota again turning it over. Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis in total control. Clark with it. Here's Eldama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Nathan Knight.
Here's McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they get it back. Prince outside. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. And another shot. And it's denied.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And he's good on the second. Pass to Noel. And here is Knight. Prince outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Jones on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. To the inside. Prince outside. There's the triple. Here's Knight. And Knight slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Pass to Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
It's Prince on the wing. .114 left in the third. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Noel, no good. Memphis with the ball. Pass to Green. Here's Tillman. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now, here is Knight. And Reed has it in the corner. And now here comes Jones leading the break. It's deflected.
Torian Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And both free throws good for Prince. Memphis in total control. Over in the corner, Green. Kept alive. Here's Tillman. Lets it go from deep. Danny Green, and that's good.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Pass to Reed. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one misses.
At the line for Minnesota, Nas Reed.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Rivers. Stolen by Rivers. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few.
It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Rivers. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
The kick out to Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Right wing. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's Green outside. Here's Minnesota. Towns, high post. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Moran had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Mr. Gobert. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's Brooks in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Hey, Craig, talking about the great John Morant, This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Jordan McLaughlin. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the
Free throw good, Bane. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Pass to Forbes, looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Morant outside. Takes it inside. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Moore. Tries it from 9. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Adams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Kick out to Moore. Lets it go with a 3. And so here's Memphis. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Bane. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Memphis moving that ball around. From deep, Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
substitution on the board.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass tonight. Second shot opportunity. Gobert. Out left to the wing. Here's Forbes. And Adams sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Craig, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Pass to Tillman. Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. On the wing, Brooks. Second chance shot. Morant outside. Here's Conchar. And it's Clark in the corner. Clock at 6. And again, Memphis no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And here's Morant.
2 minutes.
Pass to Conchar. It's stolen by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. .143 left in the fourth. Clark outside. Out to Morant. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Edwards inside. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And, GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. That one misses. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Edwards with the stop.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Pass to Conchar. From deep. Can't connect. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely...
In the 2-seat, swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuff in the. Spin back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless, and I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the plata, then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your back to your in a 2-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuff in the. Spin back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them. I still got some rack stuff in the. Spin back with a. Say I'm moving ruthless.
And they're also in the running for top play of